name is Mobile and welcome to my channel. If this is your very first time on my channel, I'm so happy you clicked on this video. I do hope that you stick around, watch the whole video, and hopefully this video will encourage you to subscribe to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate the effort. Another restaurant review, and this time I'm reviewing a place at Ceader Square Fourways in Johannesburg, South Africa, the world, and it is called Guilty & Co. So, confessions, this is not my first time going, this is my second time going, so I have a better understanding of the restaurant, and since I have two experiences, I can give you a lot more information, and I hope this information helps you make a decision whether or not you're going to visit Guilty & Co. So first things first, curb appeal. So if you know Ceader Square, as you drive into the main entrance, because there's like 3 entrances, the one in the middle off of, what's this road called? Ceader Square Road. You literally, as you drive in, the restaurant is right in front of your face. So you will not get lost, and knowing where it is will help you park close to the restaurants. So I loved the location and the area in which it was situated in the whole square. Welcoming. So as you come in inside the square, there's actually multiple ways to come in. So we used the one closest to the end of the restaurant on the side, so further away from Tiger's Milk on the other end. So I used that, came in, and there's a restaurant there first, and then right after that it's Guilty & Co. When you walk in, you'll see Guilty & Co sign, you'll just see pretty colors, and then someone will approach you. Hi, how are you? Especially because there's so many restaurants in that line, they can't assume everybody's going to Guilty & Co. So you have to wait, right? So don't be startled if they wait and just stare at you. They're waiting to see if you're coming to their restaurant, just in case you're going to the next one or you're going to Tiger's Milk, right? Then when they see, okay, she's coming here, or he's coming here, or they are coming here, then they'll approach you. One of them will approach you, hi, with a smile. I was greeted with a smile. It was very warm. In fact, both times I was greeted with a smile. It was very warm, and they then asked me, where do I want to sit, showed me different options. The options are really, like, there's a lot of options. There's the terrace, there's the outward restaurant, and then there's the inside of the restaurant. All beautiful places to pick and sit and have your breakfast. Now let me tell you what it looks like. It's so pretty. It's green and pink, and it reminded me of Sunny and Irene in Cape Town. But Sunny and Irene in Cape Town is brand new one, too, very colorful. Whereas Guilty & Co. is pink and green as well, but it's got a lot of other colors. It's a lot more open and airy. Now, if you don't know Sunny and Irene in Cape Town, yes ma'am, I got you there too. Yes. And just watch this video to see what it looks like, and you'll see the similarities if you watch both this video and that one. So it's got beautiful inside, the inside of that, or on the one side of the restaurant, there's couches, there's very pretty colors, and more couches, more comfortable seating because it's inside the restaurant, right? And then the middle end of the restaurant also has nice seating, more tables, more bigger tables, so like bigger groups. There's a little grass area that I found was really cute. You can like take pictures there or even sit there, but it looks very photogenic. And then there's the terrace end, which is covered, and there's a lot more airy. There's a lot more lights because the light is coming in from outside, because it looks and feels like you're sitting outside. So I feel like the way they laid out the restaurant was very smart. If it was too cold and you want to sit inside, you can do that. If it's nice and warm, you can sit on the terrace. I found that the terrace area was more filled up. On the day it was quite warm, so a lot of people sat outside, and it's just nice. There's a lot of seating there as well. All right, so the ambiance. I found that there was a lot of young folk there, not a lot of elderly individuals. I don't know if it's because of the time, because it was Sunday morning and we were having brunch, but there was a lot of folk there having a good time. It was very chilled. Okay, it gave me very chilled vibes. Nothing wrong, nothing missing, nothing broken. So I enjoyed it, especially if you're going for brunch. Who wants a douche at brunch time? No, nobody. Because you're trying to relax, trying to have a good time, you're trying to enjoy whatever you're eating, whatever you're drinking, and the company that you have with you, right? So I felt like it was a great ambiance. It was fitting for the restaurant itself, and I think we got a lot of vibes, good vibes sitting there. Now the menu was kind of small, not a lot to choose from, but I guess they were going for a very specific menu. No problem there. Okay, we're back. I had a bit of a malfunction, but we're back. I think I was talking about the menu being great. Like, it had a whole lot of, like, not a whole, but it had a few stuff, and it was reasonable. Okay. Let's discuss service. The lady who served us very well. I was very happy with the service. You know, good service just elevates the place that you've visited. It just elevates your mood and you enjoy the place so much better. So I appreciate that she served us so well. Yeah, and I will go back again, even if I have to go alone to go eat that breakfast. That food is good, child. Other things to think about. I don't think it'll ever get that full. To be fair, I have never been lunchtime and I've never been dinner time. I'm not even sure if they're open until late dinner time, but anyway, so I can't really say that it never gets full, but I do suspect that it would, because they've got beautiful, wonderful food. They've got delicious food, the service is great, and the place itself is beautiful, and it's easily accessible. Wow. So I would recommend this as a visit for brunch. It's really brunchy, really brunchy. So yeah, now before I continue, if you watched this far, thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed it, and everything you've watched so far, I hope it also encourages you to like the video, comment, and most importantly subscribe so that you can join the Q family. Now let's get to the ratings. Food. Alright, so the food was delicious. I needed the food as well that day, and my girls' food looked really good, so I'm gonna give them an 8. Drinks. For drinks, we had mimosas and cosmopolitans. Now the mimosa wasn't that great, and the cosmopolitan was also not that great, but I still enjoyed the drinks. It wasn't like on par to what I know. So because of that, they're gonna get a 7.5. Service, as I've mentioned, the service was immaculate, so they get an 8. Venue, I did have a look. It was quite clean, and just the way it looked was beautiful, and just everything about it was just lovely. So they get an 8.5. Cleanliness, they get an 8. Y'all know, if you've watched a restaurant review before, y'all know that I don't like a dirty place. Who wants to eat in a dirty restaurant? So because their place was very clean and pretty, they get an 8. Menu selection, get a 7. The food was delicious. It was affordable. They had a variety of stuff there, so they get a 7. And the ambiance was very relevant and appropriate, and I enjoyed myself, so they get an 8. So that's a total of 55, which leads to an average of 7.9. I think it's a good rating for this restaurant. I do hope that it does increase every time I visit, because I've had great meals and experiences every time I've gone, and I've gone twice. So I'm very happy with the current rating that I gave the restaurant. Alright guys, thank you so much for staying tuned and watching until this end of this video. I really do appreciate it. I do hope that you are liking and that you have commented on this video. But most importantly, please do subscribe. It really does help us. And I'm on the road to 500 subscribers. And I'm not halfway, but I mean, your subscription could really help. And I'm much appreciative of it as well. Until the next video, ladies and gentlemen, be safe, be happy, and God bless.